Yo, 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 what's going on? What's going on, black men? This is me, Trayvon Jones, Conscious Talk Channel. Thank you for coming in. Do me a favor, subscribe to my channel. If you're not subscribed, press that thumbs up. Leave a comment in the comment section. I want to talk about this black woman who says a black man took a brick and hit her upside her head because he asked for her number and she said no. And he got upset and took a brick and hit her upside her head. Now, I'm going to tell you right now that I think that that's a fucking lie. She's lying. You are not going to make me believe that some black man, some random black dude walked up to you, asked you for your number, you say no, and then he just proceeds to take a brick and hit you upside your head. The audacity that a lot of these women come off with. You know what I'm saying? The audacity. Because you're angry that black men didn't come to your rescue because she went off on a bunch of black men, y'all. She went off on a bunch of black men saying and yelling and screaming and talking about how none of them came to her rescue. Why didn't they man up to help her? And a lot of them were standing around saying, well, what did you expect for us to do? What did you want us to do? And she said, I expected for you guys to be real men and help me. The audacity that a lot of these black women have. They don't want you to talk. They don't want you to think for yourself. You're supposed to just do what they want you to do and be their protection when they say they want you to protect them. Now, they tell you all day long they don't need you. They don't need your protection. If I need something fixed, I can hire somebody. If I need this clean, I can hire somebody. If I need protection, I can call the police. This is what you are being told all the time. But this black woman is saying that other black men were around when she was assaulted and attacked by this black man and he hit her with a brick. Now, I just want to say that I don't approve of her just being hit in the head with a brick. But you ain't going to make me believe that no man just randomly ran up on her and hit her upside the head with a brick because he asked her for her number and she declined to give it to her. You ain't gonna make me believe that, y'all. But this is the narrative that she's trying to spin. Now, I will believe that she was talking shit. She probably had a funky ass attitude. You know, she was probably threatening. It probably got to a point where he probably said some shit and, you know, she said some shit back. And of course, you know how women like to jump in your face and, you know, and want to get combative and, you know, and act like they can just challenge you and fight you. You know, shit like that. And then all of a sudden, a brick get thrown upside her head. Now, there were men around, and these men are opting out because a lot of men are saying, no, I'm not going to be your protection. No, I'm not going to just randomly help some woman that I don't know, some strange woman that I don't know. I can't get a smile from her. I can't say hello without her having an attitude. When I open up the door for her and I look for her to say thank you, she looks at me and tells me, well, I didn't ask for you to open up the door for me in the first place. This is the kind of shit that you get from black women. You can't get a smile. You can't get a hello. You can't get common courtesy, common respect. You are treated as a little boy. A lot of black women think that they're better than black men. They think that they're better than you. Even if you do make more money, they still feel like you are a chump. You are to just fall in line and do what they tell you to do. And that's all there is to it. This is the kind of shit that a lot of women in America feel about black men and treat black men. This is what they do. But see, a lot of black men are just simply saying, we can't change you. So what we gonna do is just not fuck with you. No, we can't be Captain Save-A-Ho, because there was a time a woman can just spit at your ass, fight you, and it still goes on, y'all. Because there are plenty of simps, y'all, out here still. They ain't went nowhere. These simps ain't went nowhere. But a woman could just be just downright just disrespecting a man, cussing him out, swinging on him, hitting him, throwing shit at him. And the minute that he defends himself, you got a bunch of men that will come and put him down for her ass. That's the kind of shit that women are expected men to do. So when they see men not coming to their rescue, black men, when they see black men not coming to their rescue, although more than likely they're the ones who started the argument, started the fight, started the altercation. More than likely it was them who started it. Because gone are the days that women are so sweet and kind and wonderful, and some big bully man comes and harasses her. So now other men have to come and, tackle him down because he's, harassing some sweet, violet, precious, beautiful woman of ours. Them days are gone and over with. These bitches are rough, tough, ready to fight your ass, will cuss you out in a heartbeat. But when challenged and they can't whoop your ass, they expect for a bunch of men that they don't know, that they wouldn't even give the time of day to, that they will be totally disrespectful to come and be Captain Save-A-Ho and come and save them and come and help them and come and rescue them. Well, men are realizing, hey, my life might get took. They got too many fucking stories going on where men are dying because they're being Captain Save-A-Ho, running up, trying to help some damsel in distress who started the fucking problem in the first place. Men are getting tired of putting themselves in dangerous situations. Hey, part of my protection for you is don't go over here. Don't do that. Don't wear that. That's going to attract attention. If you talk like that, that's going to cause a problem. Be quiet. Don't say that. When we do shit like that, that's being controlling. You're trying to control me. You're trying to, keep me in a stone age where I got to be submissive and I can't do what I want to do and blah, 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 blah. Women want to go out and cause the problem, but then think some man's supposed to come in and rescue you. No, it don't work that way, especially when you don't even have respect for the man you think is supposed to come and rescue you. Black men are tired of just thinking that they're supposed to be quiet. They're supposed to just listen to your ass rant and rave, and men are supposed to just fall in line. It's amazing to me how you can see men, they work out all the time, they're rough and tough with other men, they're manly men, but when it comes to their woman, they act like fucking pussy ass bitches. Because they woman can cop an attitude, and then all of a sudden their whole demeanor changes, and then they get all submissive to their bitch. Men are just opting out of doing that and being Captain Save-A-Ho because we realize there is no reward in being a Captain Save-A-Ho. There's no reward in it at all. So why am I running off to be some protector for some female that don't even deserve it? Men are just opting out. Can't be, a Captain Save-A-Ho, but you got this black woman cussing out the men, upset because they didn't want to come and help her. She was really pissed off, y'all, and got upset because these men did not want to come and, save her. But she painted the narrative that this man just decided to just throw a brick at her, and men are not falling for that. We are not falling for that. Now, I know it's a bunch of stories. You got women over here making stories, other content creator women over here talking about, oh, another man just can't take the word no. He can't accept, a woman telling him no, that I ain't giving you my number. No, you can't have me. And he don't know how to take rejection. All of those type of narratives that they're trying to spin that black men are, and that's just not true. That ain't true. You are not going to tell me that every black man, because you rejected them, that men are used to being rejected. We get rejected all the damn time through life, not just in relationships, but through life, period. We're constantly being rejected. So you learn how to deal with it as a man. So you ain't gonna make me believe that some average random man just walked up to you and said, "Hey, what is your number?" You say, "I ain't giving you my number," and he takes a brick and busts you upside your head. This is what she's saying, and then she's upset with men standing around and didn't come to her rescue. So if you try to paint the narrative that you just was so sweet and that you didn't do anything wrong, you a fucking lie, because you were being combative with men that didn't even have anything to do with it. So you're showing who you really are just by going off on the men that had absolutely nothing to do with throwing a brick at your ass. So a woman has to be hospitalized because a brick was thrown at her. Some man just busted her upside the head. But other men around didn't want to come and rescue you and save you and help you. So now you going off on them. So that shows a lot of your character, who you are, for doing it. But you expect for these same men to come and rescue you. But you're being combative towards the men you're saying you wanted to rescue you. Saying you wanted them to be real men, and you said, fuck them, fuck you niggas. You niggas ain't shit. In other words, fuck you niggas. You downgraded them to niggas. You're just some niggas, you're just some boys. This is what a lot of black women feel about us, y'all. So trying to change their narrative, trying to, to be better and trying to be suave and all that love bullshit and trying to, fuck all of that. That don't work with these new age women. You have to ignore them, especially when they come off with that type of shit. But a lot of men are just realizing, hey, I'm not risking my life for you. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not risking my life for you. Somebody might shoot and kill me, and when I got a family to take care of, I got responsibilities, and I'm gonna go and save you when more than likely you started it. You started it. And here's the thing: men are natural protectors, and if some man runs up and just grabs a woman's purse, she's sitting at the bus stop, some old lady, she's sitting up at the bus stop, and some thug runs up and just snatches her purse and punches her one. I'm pretty sure a bunch of men, it don't even matter what the race they are, will go, if they could, will go and attack that man that's running, that just ran off with that woman's purse. Because clearly we can see that woman was minding her own business. She wasn't doing anything wrong. You ain't gonna tell me that ain't nobody gonna help her. But no man wanted to help your ass. You started it. Gone are the days that you can just start shit, risk another person's life, a man that don't even know you, that you wouldn't even respect or give the time of day to. You expect for him to risk his life. Gone are those days. Those are dwindling. Men are not doing that anymore, and rightfully so. So if you're upset, ladies, because men are not being Captain Save-A-Hoes, where's the smiles? Where's the respect? Where's the love and affection you're supposed to have for your own men in your community? And we're not talking about dating them and fucking them. We just talking about just being respectful, smiling, saying hello. Hey, brother, how you doing? Shit like that. Where is all of that? Where is it? Men are just simply tired of the mistreatment and the disrespect that a lot of black women are giving us. You have a lot of these content creator black women over here talking about aborting black babies and, black male babies and shit like that. We hear you. We hear y'all talking. We hear you trying to paint the narrative that black men are just violent, that we're just evil. The same shit that white people do. White supremacy does to paint a narrative so that other groups of people can just hate us. You have picked that up, black woman. You've picked that same trait up, and you are painting a narrative that black men are just evil. But when we go outside, or when we stop fucking with y'all and we date outside our race, Other women are saying how affectionate we are, how wonderful we are, how attentive we are to our children, to our spouses, how wonderful we are, how sweet we are, how kind we are. This is what we're getting. So somebody lying. And black men would prefer to be with black women, but when you're being mistreated by a black woman, you will take the next best thing just so you can be treated properly, just so you can have a fit, feminine, friendly ass woman that's going to treat you right, treat your children right, treat your children the same thing that she's doing to teach your daughters how to be the same way, and your sons how to be respectful, not disrespectful. It's just amazing to me how we have fallen off in our culture, how we don't even know how to come together, how we can't even come together because you don't understand how our enemies are going out of the way to keep us separate from each other. And you got a lot of black women falling for it, falling for it. Well, he ain't making enough money. He's a scrub. All the while they fucking all the same men, making babies with the same men, and then thinking that these men that they keep passing up, that have passed up, supposed to be Captain Save-A-Hoes and come and rescue them. See, a lot of us have been lied to constantly and told we're from Africa, we're this, when we are the original Aborigines of America. We belong here. This is our land. And they're trying to separate us from it. So the best way to do it is to separate the man and the woman, separate the children, and and shit like that. It's all a strategic plot and plan, and we're falling right into it with all of this hatred and shit like that. It's crazy. But you got a lot of black women over here painting a narrative that black men are just some evil monsters, and it's got to stop. This is the reason why black men got to stick together. We got to stick together, brothers. So shout out to black men. Shout out to my brothers out there, working and grinding and handling their business, taking care of their families and doing the right thing. Regardless to what picture is being painted, we have to continue to uphold ourselves, right? And, hold ourselves accountable for things. We have to be positive and continue to stand upright, regardless to how a lot of even our own women, the pictures that they're negative pictures they're painting towards us. So shout out to black men. I want you guys to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you all on the next video. Peace out.